Aw, damn it. I mean, sometimes when you open the menu, he doesn't stop talking, but damn it. I like hearing their little interactions. Like, suffice to say, even though the game is... it's pretty bad. Suffice to say, besides that, the dialogue and writing is actually pretty good. You can actually not have them... You don't need to have them in the car with you. You can say, like, I'll just meet you at the hospital. And then you just go on from there. But I'm going to try and keep on the main road, so to speak. Until I know I can do those side missions. There's only 2 specifically that I want to do. I may find more to do later on. But one of them does involve George. The other one involves... Well, there's another one for Emily. There's George, and then there's one for a mechanic. Because if you do the jobs for the mechanic, you'll actually get your car back from the beginning of the game, which is like the best car in the game. There is some DLC, but it's really weird to activate. Greenvale General Hospital.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
You're always taking jabs at me, man.
Say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Funny enough, York has the poncho, he never puts up the hood. Here we go again.
Hello, Sheriff.
Freckly Fiona, hospital receptionist. I almost messed up that name.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Uhsuh. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Alright, fantastic. The freckles on her nose make her look like she's a schoolgirl. I wonder how good she is as a nurse. I don't know, we can talk to her. Dr. Johnson should be in the computer room. That's it? That's it? Yep, that's it. What about Emily? Why? What's going on? I was just asking. I was just gonna check and see what you were gonna say. What's George doing over here? Let's go to the computer room. We need to find Uhsuh. A floor plan of the hospital looks like each section is named after a chess piece. So we have the knight room, computer, supply, rook area, bishop, king, pawn, burpees, queen. I don't know what the PP stands for. I guess that means you are here. There's another one. Let's go and get our $12 right here. Rain early in the morning and evening. Let's work quickly today. Oh, sorry, $16. A whole $16. Let's see what's in here. Well, this is a fire exit. Actually, you can look. We should have a map of this place already. Oh, nice. There's a sleeping area. That place looks like it requires a key. That looks like it requires a key. Emily. Fiona. Wait, doesn't Fiona? Oh, Fiona Freckles is just her name. Yeah, the computer room's right there. George's right there. What if I just go down here and sleep for like a week? No relation to the case, they say. We have little use for a TV right now. Our favorite cartoon isn't running. Yeah, you just get to sleep like right here. Also change our clothes. What's our suit looking like? Almost brand new. Well, it's only been a day, so we're fine. And there's our case. Alright, well, enough screwing around. Let's try and go to the computer room. I know for certain side quests you can only do them on certain days. So I'm gonna have to look it up to make sure I don't miss the ones that I want. Door reads computer room, quite modern for a small town hospital, though they only may only have a single outdated desktop.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. So it's a certain area. So knight passes rook. This is rook. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. Meets the bishop. This is a bishop. That I think that's king. Yeah, you lose. Well, let me reset. No.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Need more clues. Not really, you just need to know the right order to do them. That's knight, pawn, bishop, queen. Alright, well, let's try. King passes, that's king, passes the rook, meets the bishop, knight takes a pawn to the queen. You just put them in order. Checkmate. Oh my god, that smile again.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Uhsuh up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
Just go to the morgue.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Uhsuh is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Take things way too seriously, George.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
You got card key for underground floor. We talk to him again, he's gonna be mad. We need Anna's autopsy results. And you're saying Usha is in the basement, right? Yeah, he's in the morgue. Dr. Johnson is in the basement, right? Then let's go see him. Yes, let's. Everybody follow me. Let's go! I love this hokey doke music we got going on. Alright, well, shit. There should be a set of stairs. I hope there's stairs. Oh yeah, there's stairs. Alright. Oh, the music stopped. Aw. Ooh, the bathroom. Can I shave? I can shave. Does he have soap, or does he just use that block of soap I see right there? Something in the toilets? Do you hear that? What was that noise? Oh, it's that guy. He's cleaning the walls. Is there anything in here? Like anything at all? I mean, that toilet's open. I was hoping something would be in there. Is there a women's restroom? Bathroom for the patients. It's quite roomy inside, no doubt to accommodate wheelchairs. Indeed, well, there's a wheelchair symbol. Alright, well, I thought this was the way. But I was mistaken. Maybe not. Did I not go that way? No, I went like right past it, I guess. I should be able to unlock the card, or unlock the door with the card. I gotta focus on my speaking, because I keep stumbling over my damn words. Like a fool. Well, there looks to be someone there. Looks like the door was not locked. Oh, before I go anywhere, let's go in with reports. It's like, guys, you won't believe this. I did a chess game. Give me $16 back, though. Oh, hey, a vending machine. We got a lollipop for $24. We got crackers for $35. Hell yeah. An expensive-ass vending machine. I want to go through this door. I want to see what he says about this guy. Shelves for storing bodies. I wouldn't open these unless we really need to. Damn. About this one. About this guy. Covered with a white cloth. What should we do, Zach? I don't even know if that's honor or not. Well, there's Dr. Johnson. Oh, it's locked. Why is this one locked? I don't know. I like calling him Usha instead of Dr. Johnson. We're gonna meet Usha.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usha Johnson, doctor.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means?
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist.
No one's gonna point out York isn't wearing gloves.
Off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Translation: shut up.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Uh-oh.
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Hey, I know that one.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Indeed. Sup, Usha? His age isn't immediately apparent, though he can't be that old. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. Gonna go look at George. Still no hint of a smile. There's no reason we should focus our efforts on George. Why would he be smiling? We're looking at a dead body. We shouldn't stare at her for too long. Something gonna happen if I do. She's like looking at like she's getting a little uncomfortable. Alright, yeah, let's stop. Oh my god, those fucking feet. Anna's body's lying on the table. Those feet, though. Like, good God, man. They're like my toes. Judging from the impressions, she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. The object was circular, with a relief shaped like a peace mark. Well, better nails. Her nails look pretty. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. Well, yeah, her tongue was cut out. Tongue has been removed. Look at the edge of the stump. Country ham, that's what's there.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Uhsuh, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
Your name is
George, how about
Uhsuh.
you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women.
Especially.
But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
Ouch.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.